Hi, I'm the WanderingNewbie. It's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have the FF5 event, Adventurous Spirit. All about your boy Bart's. But really, what the theming of this event, I think more is you know, you got your Crystal stages, you got your Greg stage, and then you got a whole lot of the interdimensional rift. That's the big thing of this one. Anywho, it started with the throne room being Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus likes to buff, likes to remove buffs, and likes to use Holy. Though I don't think I'm not really sure. I don't think their Holy hits quite as hard as it did in actual 5. Give me that as a bonus fight. Halicarnassus doesn't hit often, just does like a flat 6,000 damage Holy every turn. Yep, no frog in this, even though those sprites do exist. I like that they keep making frog and mini sprites for each character, just in the event that they ever do. Man, look at those background. Look at those sprites. Look at those bad looking sprites. And they're high res, and I like that you can actually tell like who's who in this lineup. But there's part of them that I do not like. So I'll start making the announcement here, because it'll show up on the video too, but I'll probably make it at the end of all of this as well. Whoops, that should be... I'll just take care of that real quick, the old-fashioned way. So, from Friday, the 3rd to Friday the 10th, I'll be on vacation. I'm doing my my yearly going to the beach, which of course means there won't be any streams, which means there won't be a Record Keeper stream immediately next week. Not on your usual, you won't get your usual Sunday stream. What we will be getting is a back-to-back stream on Saturday, Sunday, the 11th and 12th. But yeah, just bringing that up. And again, I'll mention that at the end as well. And yet you have no intro move. You don't do the thing. You just taunt and go on about your business. However, you do haste. Whoops, I left your legend materia on, Bart's. Oh well. I'm surprised that didn't kill. Oh, we can finish them off. Easy enough. Oh, Carnassus, oddly enough, does have enough HP. Why are the 99 and 120s required at this point? Because I'm a completionist. And then I will have the footage. Yeah, also the real answer is newer players. Because, for what it's worth, a Arcane isn't going to take out a 120. You can get pretty damn close. Though, you can maybe, with like, if you find the right Arcane, and maybe if it's in Realm. But also, sometimes these fights come with oddities to them that I want to show off. Because I come to Record Keeper because I like Final Fantasy. I enjoy Final Fantasy. I mean, here's a follow-up question. Why is the icon for this event literally the first scene in the game? Maybe it's because it's called Adventurous Spirit. Two Tanias. Much like Final Fantasy V itself, we treat Twintania exactly with the respect she deserves. I'm worried if this is an HP threshold thing at this point. I don't think it is because the description for it said after a few turns. But I've had Record Keeper lie to me in the past. There it is. Be careful when using Giga Flare because it makes you vulnerable to instant death attacks. I mean, that is 100% exactly Twintania from 5 as well. Like, Twintania in 5. Twintania, I think, just has some. Twintania origin name. Nah, I got nothing. Seems to be based on absolutely no mythology or oh my god. story, folklore, or anything like that. But yeah, Twintania and FF5, you would easily just wait for her to start charging and then use level 5 death and be on your way. Now with these 4 barriers, we can achieve invincibility. With these barriers, you had an accessory on that I literally just threw into the not being out here anymore. The treasury. The hole. The garbage. Let me take a peek real quick. Yes. This is a good boy fight. The funny thing is, the bonus bosses for this is literally, for this event, is everybody here except for Apanda. Apanda is the only boss not featured in this set, and that could have easily been fixed by just having the boss rush be an actual boss rush, and not just one fight. I don't know why they didn't do that. You could have had all 7 bosses from the Abyss. Why would Ferris be in the front row with bow equip? Because I do those fights, I do the EX plus ones, like literally the last thing I do, and I put 1% of thought into them. I literally look at the weaknesses and everything and just go, yep, this is good. The answer is I fucked up. Also, whatever, Renoa has a scaling materia, she'll be fine. Scaling, legend materia are fake and don't exist actually. No, it's fair. It's a fair question. With these barriers, with these 4 barriers, maybe more. Oh, I missed the pause button. These 4 barriers I will stain my hands with your blood. You cannot escape from death. My barriers. No. So that's the one thing about Necrophobe is he do hit hard. He is scared of death. That does not mean he is weak. Other thing about Necrophobe, weak to all elements. There's a reason that Necrophobe is afraid of death. Because he's actually very vulnerable. With these no barriers, I've achieved death. He also goes twice, just like in the game. Interesting. My friend! My boy! If I had known that Greg would have been here, I would have tried to have gotten the party, the gang together. I like that now that overflow damage is a thing, they allow Gilgamesh to deal overflow with his explosion. They get what works. Alright. Up next is Caliphysteria. Caliphysteria is a reflect gimmick. She always casts reflect on herself, and if you have reflect on, because a lot of her attacks are reflectable, she'll actually then just not target that person and bounce buffs off of them instead. Because she is expected to have reflect on. But if you're just going with the physical team, she's actually not that rough. The big things to watch out for, and actually slot some accessories in for, is she can cast Stop. So, do prepare for that. Orb. Not Melusine. Melusine is a different boss. A different naked demon lady. Yeah. Caliphysteria likes her orb. Fuck, I did it again with the legend materia. Piss. Well, so it is. I might as well use it. But yeah, she likes to turn one reflect. And she doesn't really have a weakness, so elemental attacks don't really do a lot of work here. Oh boy! Huh. Well, luckily that bounced to the boy who can heal himself. Oh, yeah, okay, if somebody's inflicted with Reflect, she will bounce spells. Huh. Clever girl. Didn't see that one coming. She does have a counter drain, so if, like, alright, personally, I find her stop to be a threat. But if piss. If you don't find her stop to be a threat, you can slot in dark or poison resist, and that will you'll get some bang for your buck out of those. It's interesting because outside of casting Dispel on your own party member, there's no way to actually remove that reflect. That's there now. She also hits pretty hard with that bio. It might actually be better to slot in poison resist on this one. My god. Well, so thank you for the host, Doc. We're dealing with some Califisteri here. I think my buffs just wore off. Yeah, not a bad idea to keep a, oh, what's it? A Banishing Strike around. Just to keep that reflect off of her. Well, this will be a problem. With the onion boy. We should be able to power through this, though. She is low enough in health. Well, that could be a problem. Let's see if we can get this. Nope, he dead. Well then. Well, I mean, the major problem we have right now is that my main attackers are dead. Well, I still have one side attacker, but she is out of abilities. Oh, also Old exists in this fight. This might be a restart. This might be a retreat, actually. Yeah. We may retreat and slot in somebody that can dispel. I didn't realize the reflect was going to be that much of an issue. I was like, let's see if that's in there. Yeah, like, that was it. I went off this description mainly, and there's no mention in there that she will bounce reflect off of herself onto somebody in the party. Oh well. Let's get a quick sort by attack and grab a knight. Too strong. Just right. And I'm gonna guess the way that her ultimate bio was working too. Or the one just very hard-hitting bio. Once we have not the reflect out there, she won't bounce. She won't be using that. Well, I'm gonna try removing the reflect. Because, again, if she... Well, actually, it seems like she only bounces the status spells. I bet you I can get by with poison resist. There we go. You hear some Windows noises here in a second. This time will be different. Alright, so she does turn one reflect. It's good to know. Might actually have to restart because I think she turned two's reflex as well. Why do I pause when acting? To think. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I literally pause sometimes just to have a think. My brain does not move as fast as I would wish it would. So sometimes, like, I have to have a stop. I think, okay, it's this person's turn, they need to do this. This person's turn, they need to do that, so on and so forth. Two of the people that don't have resist. Okay, she still uses stop. This could end up being a problem. Rude. So old, trying to stay traditional to FF5 and it being a very debilitating status effect in Record Keeper is Hyper Break. Yeah, she is just extremely aggressive, no matter what. Down goes Onion Knight. It's less targets we have to heal. This one came out of left field. I am interested to look at the AI script for this later this week and see why the numbers are so huge. Because for some reason the numbers are huge. No, whatever. I'm really lazy and you are not going to be using that. The less I actually have to sort through this menu, the better. I mean, even without that cast time being really high, which that is kind of high for a cast time, she just hits really hard. Like 3K single target is pretty high for a double plus. Oh, it's piercing. The 3 hit is piercing. Okay. That explains a little bit. Alright, I'm subbing out Good Boy. Good Boy tried, but this is not a fight for Good Boy. We need a different follow-up that is not Cell. Yang? Yang. So, the secret in these fights where damage is oddly high for no reason, and you really don't have much of an answer for it, the answer actually is bring self-healing. Self-healing is some of the best in the game. There's only really 2 moves that do it. It's really only Fires Within and Thieves' Revenge for now. We get some other ones down the line. But, yeah, that can help you stay ahead of the curve. Big time. Dark Lifesteal is good, but I am still going to try and slot in a Banishing Strike. Pretty much I'm going to let her do her Reflect gimmick until she drops a Protect or a Haste, and then I'm going to remove her buffs and have her waste turns again. Because my current theory is that she will cast the Reflect on the first person in a row. Also, Kirbleshin's here with the taunt materia, just to see how much of her bullcrap is actually tauntable. Alright, so let's see if I'm right. And she taunts, or she reflects to our good blank up top. Also, dual dance plus normal dance will help to keep her, that'll take some numbers off of her moves. Well, now she's just not doing Reflect. In a form of taunting me. does actually seem to be that Taunt is pulling in all of the spells. Holy crap. Sentinel materia. Secret strategy of this fight. Holy shit. New tech. Galaxy Brain. What? Oh no, my boy. He knows not what he's done. Stop praying for convulsions, he's too powerful. Oh man, but look how much less damage that's doing. Holy shit. Well, convulsions will die eventually. Convulsions will die on every page. Destroyed. Counter drain. I love him. Wait, the tech. We can fix it. We can save Convulsions. No, he's going to die. He's going to die to the Banishing Strike. Yep. I betrayed my boy. I tried to save him. She knew my strategy. Convulsions will die for your sins. So, interesting interactions with this boss. It seems everything that it does is black-based. Or white. Which is interesting. That means that a runic will actually destroy this boss. Yeah, it's extremely an FF5 boss when there's one very obscure piece of secret tech that just eliminates it. However, it's time for Catastrophe. It's time for Catastrophe to finally shine here in the game where float does not exist. Catastrophe awakens. After 10,000 years, it's my chance. I'll lock that one in for future reference. Yeah, get back in the Magicite. What are you doing? Stop it. Your fight's a joke and you know it. Your fight is completely chumped by just having float on somebody with a reflect ring. Why is 100 G's reflectable? That's such a weird thing. Considering all the moves in 5 that are not reflectable, like, I don't think Earthshaker is reflectable. Why is 100 G's reflectable? Comes Catastrophe being very sad, saying, "Oh, my move." Yeah, no, we saw that in my run too. The problem is she's immune to Counter Drain. So even though Counter Drain is reflectable, it doesn't do damage to her, which is sad. No, I knew what you meant, Mellow Gamer. It took me a second to know what you meant. Look at that eye. I love the eye. Oh, it's so gross. God, Catastrophe, you're gross. Hold up. I just had the biggest brain fart. And resume. I see you're critical and I one up you. Also, I'm fine with FF14 references. Hell yeah. Like, no, this fight owns in 14. This whole entire, like, dungeon was great. Shout harder, Shout Man. So, and we'll see it soon, but, Catastrophe, their whole gimmick is Earth-based stuff. Evil Eye is the real dangerous thing here. It is Petrify. I suggest equipping Petrify Resist. Though, if you're feeling ballsy and you go in with just a status barrier, you can deck yourself out in Earth Resist instead, and then the fight is super easy. But there's 100 Gs. 100 Gs, its interpretation in this, is to make you Earth in peril. A Affliction Break will prevent that to an extent. Honestly, I love this interpretation of 100 Gs. Mainly because it's just like, what... Somebody looked at the drawing board and went, alright, what does 100 Gs do? Well, it makes you more vulnerable to Earthshaker. Ah, I got it. But is 100 Gs still reflectable? That is the question. I have no idea. However, I know we're about to get our butts kicked. And it is AoE, so it's probably not reflectable, as is the ruling in Record Keeper. Also, Combat King showing up. It's been a while since we just had Combat King. Yeah, honestly, I don't find Catastrophe here to be too rough. He does have some really nasty moves. At this point, with 2 Imperils, Ultimate Earthshaker actually does some considerable damage if we see it again this run. So who knows if we will. Hey, normal Earthshaker though. Normal Earthshaker. Still shows up. Still does work. ASMR Combat King. But yeah, it's just earth damage. Catastrophe is mainly just damage. Evil Eye has a presence, but it's preventable. Much like Catastrophe in FF5, he's nothing but damage. That's really it. Like, again, true to form to FF5. Catastrophe does Earthshaker, not much else. That it is. This double plus is pretty interesting. Starring Azul Magia or Blue Mage. There's a whole lot of words here, but mainly what this boils down to is pretty much wielding every blue magic from FF5 minus the level spells. Oh, Father Wolf, if you didn't hear me, I said also known as Blue Mage. Azul Magia is a different language for Blue Mage. The hardest aspect of this fight, honestly, is the roulette gimmick. Everything else is kind of up to chance and the like. This boss likes to inflict a lot of status effects, most of which are paralyze. So bring paralyze resist. He does Death Claw, which was exactly that in 5. And yeah, chat mentioned this, but the other really nasty thing about Azul here is he acts very fast. And can easily flamethrower or goblin punch your party to death before they get in action. So not a bad idea to bring somebody with Go Fast to take care of that. It's Deathclaw has a 100% chance, and Mind Blast has a 33% chance for Paralyze. The other big thing is, of course, his Blind, but his Blind has a 33% chance and is easily dealt with Ultra Cure. Oh, Father Wolf. I'm gonna state this before jumping in here. This guy's in FF5, and his whole gimmick is that he is just an enemy blue mage. Also, he is built to counter using blue mage, because blue mage is one of the most busted classes in the game. He comes with, in the game, he starts out with very simple spells. I'm actually gonna look him up real quick, because I really, really like Azul Magia in 5. Okay, so in 5, Azul Magia starts out with Toad, Goblin Punch, Level 3 Flare, Arrow, Eraga, Hunter, 1,000 Needles, a Vampire, Pond Chorus, Aqua Breath. Oh, this isn't right. This isn't right at all. Okay, I'm not actually sure what he starts with, but he starts out with a very small pool. Of blue magic spells, but he does have quite a few. His whole gimmick is that if you use blue magic spells on him, he will then learn them, add them to his rotation, and then also immediately use them against you. The trick to this, though you have to sacrifice 2 party members, is you can teach him self-destruct. And that's why I love him. Also, the other important thing of Azul Magia from FF5 is that he guards one of the save points in the Rift. Always starts off with Mighty Guard in this fight, so you need to slot a Dispel. Luckily, he only does Mighty Guard once, so it's pretty much just you turn one, that Dispel, and then go about your business. Also, a FF5 boss weak to poison, of all things. Quite irritating because poison is, again, fake. Nice. Alright, we're good. In my test runs of this, the thing that stopped me more often than not was somebody getting hit with blind. It was just like, ah, I see, this is when I die. So, we're going to see the other game here this fight pretty soon. Maybe not this turn, but the next one. Yeah, this is the Mind Blast turn. Which might be a problem in about a second here. I'm going to try and save somebody. And here we go. And that's a reset. That never happened. Oh, I know. No need to backseat. That's your warning. Yeah, DPS is pretty rough in this fight. My entire strategy for the first roulette is to try and time my BSB cast as close as possible to the first one going off, because it's a good 4K heal. It generally tops most people off. That'll be a problem. You couldn't even double cast into it. Well, let's see if we can recover. An impressive recovery is always better than just giving up. But I think we might be looking at Dead Laguna. Which, if I'm being honest, if I had to give somebody up, We may recover here. Nice. Yeah. So, roulette hits the person with the lowest HP percentage, including Azul Magia. So, as long as you are balancing your HP totals, like a good boy, you will generally end up pretty alright. Off guard is a nasty move. It is a resistance defense down that I don't believe overwrites wall. It's just rude. But pretty much that is the rough part of the fight. Difficulty of this fight is front-loaded in beating that first DPS check. Once you get past that, it's fight is baby town. Fight is just a matter of keeping your HP totals high. Azul tries to get very angry at you. But really, just having as many DPS as possible is your best defense in this fight. That's why I actually prefer to go with a supporter than a dual breaker. Because, yeah, no. They're dealing extra damage. They're helping. Yeah, it's a really cool boss. It's a really fun implementation of Azul Magia. And like, hey, how many blue magics can we actually build a mechanic for in Record Keeper? There's one move that we really haven't seen. I don't know if we will see, which is Death Claw. It is exactly what it is in 5. It is a knock to 1 HP and paralyzed chance. I think that was the only move we didn't see. There we go. Down he goes. Yeah, imagine if roulette was actually just random target. And that's it. Like, how much would that have sucked? But they were fair. They were like, let's turn roulette instead of just RNG into a mechanic. Weird that when you make something not RNG, it's fun. It's an interesting mechanic that you can interact with. I'm not mad about what something was. Alright, we got 2 Sid missions to do. Crystal Tower will be tomorrow. Crystal Tower's always on Monday. That has been a universal thing. I think I'm gonna switch this out for a dance. Siren seems fine. Siren probably is just hold the fort until you hit a certain threshold and then go to town. I'll be fine. If I have to retreat, I have to retreat. Fuck it. I mean, the main reason for that is X-Death really isn't a DPS. I know that's weird to think about, but if you really look at his breaks, he's more of a supporty. Boy than a DPS. Oh shoot! Thank you for the host, MC. I'm sorry, for Record Keeper I can't have alerts up because it causes problems with the emulator. But still, thank you for the host. We're doing a Fiesta event. Welcome here, Fiesta. What game is this? This is Final Fantasy Record Keeper. It is a Final Fantasy based phone game that I like a lot. Coming out with the old. I'd say it's the fairest Final Fantasy gacha game. All the rest are really scummy, one way or another. Oh, that's not gonna end well. Oh, he's alright. He's gonna heal, or he's not. Well, that's gonna get reflected. Maybe. Yeah, just barely. Piss. Maybe she'll attack again. Maybe she'll attack again. Nope. We're helping. Opera Omnia is pretty good too. As far as phone games go. Opera Omnia I just find to be a bit grindy. That's the downfall of Opera Omnia for me. Oh, that protect is going to hurt. Man, of course I don't slot in the protect and I get punished for it. Or the dispel. Yes, Opera Omnia is the Dissidia one. I mean, yeah, Magicite Inheritance is extremely grindy, but I mean, I'm case in point that you don't need Magicite to do most of the game's content. Oh boy. She's getting angry. Me 5 minutes ago. I don't need dispel. Me now. Piss. Fuck yeah. Shell yourself. See what that's gonna do for you. I'm gonna run out of moves. Oh god, she regened herself too. This may be a dead run. Bartz is still pulling his weight, but that's about it. We might try the same taunting strategy and slap it on Ferris, since that worked out really well in the normal run in this fight. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna call it right here. Let's retreat. Let's regroup. Let's come back. Newer, fresher, stronger, with a smarter strategy. Oh, I can fit a Dispel in here. I just made this party before I knew Dispel was needed, and I said, fuck it, I'm using real weapons, she should die fast enough, and then she didn't. Yeah, I played Brave Exvius for a period of time. I think Brave Exvius is actually the worst Final Fantasy gacha game of all time. It's awful. It's bad. The rates are very suspect. And I don't think the game itself is really that great either. it kills me how much there was a period of time where Square, and they still might be, was super trying to push Brave Exvius. Where it was like fucking everywhere I was looking. Well, I mean, the main people that play Fate Go are horny as hell. That's my hot take. But yeah, Record Keeper is easily the most generous Final Fantasy gacha game, and even Record Keeper has some gacha problems. Record Keeper honestly does gacha kind of the wrong way. In that it makes old stuff eventually obsolete. She's okay. And makes you have to pull over and over and over again to stay up to date. Oh boy. Alright, that might have to go out sooner so that we have some resistance up. I think Ferris might just die here. If, rude. As soon as I have stabilized, I will answer the comment from the chat. And we're done. Okay. Restart. Well, I mean, the main thing... Okay, so gacha game theory. There's a couple ways to go about them. Oh, this isn't gonna work. That kind of goes the same way, isn't it? So you have examples like Grand Blue, where 5 stars are rarer, or SSRs. But they never really go out of date. Some of the strongest SSRs in Grand Blue are ones that were released very early on. Still. They just release ones that are different. God damn it. Oh, you know what it was? Okay, hold up. I know what's going on here. Well, the difference with Fate Go is that its rates are abysmal. Its rates are really bad. I played Fate Go for about 2 months, just because I play actually a lot of gacha games. I pick them up briefly. I don't stick around on them that much. I stay very into them for about a month, then I start to fall off. I think the longest one, other than Grand Blue and Record Keeper, that I've kept with was Mobius, and air quotes kept with. But yeah, so the problem with a lot of gacha games, and it's very obvious in Fate Go, is the 5-star rate is awful. I played Fate Go for like 2 months, pulled pretty regularly on rate up banners, and I never got a 5-star. Ever. The rates are really bad in that game. Browser version isn't a Chrome extension for Grand Blue. There is a Chrome extension for the browser version, but the browser version is not a Chrome extension. I played the browser version on my iPad, which is Safari. Like, the problem with, again, the problem with most gacha games is that if the rates are bad, you're only gonna, like, you'll make money because you'll keep the whales around. So I guess there's that. But you won't have a good reputation for what it's worth. You'll be known as that one shitty gacha game with the awful rates. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I forgot, is that, Kate Sith had the poison resist on. And then Bartz dies. Which I guess goes against our theory that that targeted highest person on the pecking order. Honestly, a boss that reflects your team is a really rough one, all things considered. I'm gonna try something here. Try this again. Try the move. Alright, this seems to be going way smoother. So yeah, seems like the real trick to Califisteri here is somebody with magic lore and go to town. Magic lore or runic kind of removes this boss. Yeah, I heard that. Rest in peace, Lana. Too good for this world. Yeah, that Nintendo and Cygames are doing a mobile game. I'm crossing my fingers for Zelda Mobage. Get my SSR Ganondorf. I love this move. I love this move of dispelling my own characters. Rude. Well. If I can't have it, nobody can. There we go. Yeah, so Callow needs a slotted Dispel and a Magic Lore, and then she falls real easy. Now, to remove the limiters. And go all out. People still hear from LT's chat. Witness Record Keeper at its full potential. So for people that came in from LT's chat, just a small explanation. When I first started out streaming Record Keeper, and then even to this day, my gimmick is minimalistic parties. So ones that generally don't use the super moves. Sometimes I don't bring that much synergy weapons that would end up giving me extra stats and what have you. Mainly because when I first started out playing this game, I, too, myself, had issues with fights, and whenever I would look up strategies and stuff like that, everybody would have, that posted videos, would have the super cool high-end super move stuff, and that did not help me at all. So when I started making videos, I decided, hey, no. Less is better. Just to prove with like Things like Magicite, which gives your entire party passive buffs that can give them like 100 more attack. Like, hey, you can actually do it without those things. You don't need that. It's harder, sure. But I jump into a fight first try and clear it. But Sid missions are a different thing. Sid missions that super restrict your party choices, those are different. Loading times, however. Made a mistake here. Just in my attack order. Made a mistake here in my attack order. You get him, Bortz. Come, faithful companion. Wow! Wow! Rip and piss. Bartz will carry team. Bart's will carry team. No, pump me up with a good AoE. Yeah, close enough. Alright, time to keep carrying. Had a bit of a sit down. Had a bit of a think. Time to go back to carrying the team. Numbers. My Galoof just had another imperil. What if 2 or 1? 2 or 1. Kill yourself. Fall off your own horse. Get there. Get there. My boy. Mighty Glacior asks, how did I do that? Well, let me just, properties, can't capture mouse on this, huh? Well, okay. That's fine, I can show it in a different picture. That's not right. Got one more fight and then we're going to jump into the Neo-Torment. Time for grass. Time to mow the lawn. So yeah, I was mentioning in the chat, but I can just show. So, there's a number of passives that you can equip on your characters. There are Magicite down here. There are these up here. This right here, we have a double cast and we have a triple cast. So in good moments I can have Bart's quad cast. If I equip a record materia for double casting, I can quintuple cast in a very low percent chance. And yes, as mentioned in the chat, It is on a piece of gacha armor. Unfortunately, it is a 10% chance to triple cast. You have to pull for it. It sucks, but so it goes. Sometimes, unfortunately, you can't just default into the really cool stuff. You do have to pool. I need a 30-30 buff. That'll work. Dragon Pod is a joke of a fight, really. I wanted to do the same thing that I saw in a video back when this was first released in Japan, but I was lazy and didn't feel like looking for one. But really, what you can do is this thing dies to an arcane. Specifically, Bart's arcane. You do need like an arcane with some synergy, but it does die to an arcane. Alright. Time to light this motherfucker up. With these 4 flowers, I've achieved invincibility. Oh no. Weird how the boss just doesn't do anything. What a weird boss. Why don't they make the whole flower out of the barriers? Flower pot is a joke. But yeah, Flower Pot only has about like 25,000 HP or something like that. If less, you might only have like sorry, not 25, 250. Probably only 200. Yeah, newcomer barrier banners are bad. Record keeper, get rid of the newcomer banners, please. They're bad. You don't stop doing Crystal Tower banners. They're bad too. I'm gonna grab these. I forgot to do it at the beginning of the session. I'm just gonna do an outro real fast right here. So that's it for the FF5 event. Next week, I think we're going to have FF12. But my video and stream of that will be later in the week. I will be on vacation. Sadly, do not have access to stream computer, but whatever. I need to take a vacation every now and then. So, I'll see you then. Alright. Was I right about 12? Did I call the wrong shot there? I started talking and then started second guessing myself. Answer 5. Ooh, 10. Oops. Oh well. You know, I could just go back and redo it, which I will. So that's it for the FF5 event. Next time we're having FF10, but my video and stream for that will be a little later, as I'll be on vacation from the 3rd. Yes, the 3rd to the 10th. So, stream will probably be on the 11th. Videos up as soon after that for whatever it's worth. I'll see you then. Okay. Actually, let's hop back out again. Wait, actually, no. Second thought. Let's hop back in so I can grab a Torment picture. Oh, one moment, I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. Save as these are under T for Tor. Tor 20T, so it's 05. Save, and then let me open this up in my picture editor and see if I can crop this a little bit better. Tor 2. Edit crop selection. Well, that's fine over there. This needs to be a little bit closer, right about there-ish. And, right about there, right there. Edit, and crop selection. Still not getting it right on the left side there. Close enough, whatever. Who cares? Save original folder. Yes. Yes. Close. Close. Minimize. This will be Tor 02. Or just Tor 2. Tor 2. 05. Boop. Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie. Time for a Record Keeper. Today... Wait, what am I doing? I did an intro from this last time. Did I? Hold up. Let's go to the video. So this is it, finally, here. No, I didn't. Get destroyed. I'll do a quick overview though. Alright, so here we are. Our second Torment. This time it's 5. And it's your good friend, Greg, from the Void. Big thing is that Greg has a lot of percentile attacks, as well as a self-protect, haste, and shell that he does an attack buff at every HP threshold. Likes to try and blind your party. That's easily dealable. Has fixed HP attacks. Those are less dealable. And has an AoE physical defense ignoring darkness attack. So you got to prep for those things. He also, though, isn't entirely physical. He has some very nasty magic-based moves. So become prepared. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to attempt the 280. I'm not sure if this team is actually capable of it. Just my realm in general. My 5 has some strong contenders, but isn't as overpowered as my tactics. So how was I doing these? Alright, so it should be 5-02. Well, Furry Tractor 2.5. Remember, arcades are a bar and a half. Oh, you mean, okay, both USBs. Never mind. Sorry, thinking. That was the wrong party. I forgot I made some edits to the party and then saved it down hereabouts. There are some slight variations. Mainly characters are moved around, God Wall, or God Mode, Shell instead of Protect. You know, some slight changes on the overall party that will actually matter. PC or Windows noises coming out in a second here. No, nope, that was wrong. Hold up. There we go. Steel Power might be a good replacement, but let's see how this goes. Yes. You first. Correct. Correct. Four moves have actually been made here. Recoverable. but poor. Zandatsuken exists. Zandatsuken real. So the thing I kept forgetting to do was every time he rebuffed himself, his attack buff comes back. That was my mistake. That was my downfall. But Bart is here. Bart is ready to go. Bart doesn't need an attack buff. Let's get Enkidu going. We're gonna skip the blind anyway. It's time. That casts... Oh, right, she still has God mode on. Oh, well. Divine readiness. Have you heard the good news? He's ready and raring to go. Oofa! Divine readiness. Yeah, I'll take a sub 30. It okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be Enkidu after the opening barrage. Or maybe after the blind. The second blind. Because we'll probably get hit by the second blind on the 280. Yeah, we'll see. He's bigger and badder and ready for you. This will be better. It'll also make Phantom hit harder. Might actually be better to barrel Serpent here. It's a bigger reduction. The Shelga is better because if you are pushing hard enough, the only actually affected by those, like Shelga Protect moves that you hit are the wind slashes. The only physical attacks are critical, which go off on like turn 5 and shit like that. So If you're pushing hard enough, you don't see those moves. That's why Shelter can be better. He's ready. You better bring it. My boy. My boy. My beautiful boy. What a good boy. Fuck. Rip. Sad to see him go, but these things happen. You better bring it. So it is. I actually don't know if I can pull that off again. We got so many lucky double and triple casts early on last time. Motherfucker. Menuing, please. The fuck is protect? Protect is a fate spell for nerds. Oh, here it comes. We better bring it. Live, Bart. Bart. Live. Fuck yeah. What up? Shame we couldn't get sub 30, but I think I can do that in my own time. I think sub 30 is possible just with some lucky double casts. Oh, you know I'm jumping in the D whale. You know that. It will happen. I will get removed, but I'm doing it. The nice thing here is I think I can afford 2 abilities now. Again, I might invest in Storm Spell or Blast Spell. Because I got enough for, well, Storm Spell. So here's the thing. Yeah, Blast Spell is great for Bartz because he can do both of those. My theoretical Kraken team has both Lightning and Sora on it, both being Spellbladers. So Storm Spell would be good for Sora, whereas Lightning can use Thundering. So that's my only thing there. I mean, I'm going to invest in both of these eventually because just having the dual strike Spellblades is very powerful. I'm going to probably hold off for a little bit longer because the first one I know I'm buying is the Water, Ice, Lightning, Black Magic. Yeah, Vortex. Vortex is my first purchase for sure. After that, probably Storm Spell, because Storm Spell will also really help in Fire Magicite. Again, it's a thing of I have to do some experimentation with the Water Magicite. I just finished my my leveling of Magicite today, so it'll probably be some point this week. I really just want to jump into this because I want to get a good shot of really stupid fucking Aura Gilgamesh. Okay. I'm going to be able to grab a gift for that. That was enough. Oh, I'm going to get destroyed by critical, though. This team is not nearly fast enough. This team is going to die. This team is super going to fucking die. This team may, in fact, already be dead. The little Bartz that could. Look at that HP bar. Not even fucking move. 2 million HP. 5 compact discs. 1,000 lines of dialogue. Critical. Fuck me up, Greg. Fight me. It's called whale difficulty for a reason. Ripping pasta. She knew what she was getting into. I had 4-star Magicite. The entire subset is 4-star. Enkidu's just incredibly powerful. Especially on this. Well, I mean, I wouldn't run a full deck. Enkidu is way too good for this. Yeah, all those Magicite are level 99. I can't believe we're 20 fucking seconds into this fight already. I will soldier on though. Until, you know, the inevitable. Thanks, Enkidu. You're a champion. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I incredibly hit the wrong button. You know, this is alright. Fuck me up, Greg. You coward. You rascal. You're a rascal, Greg. It's all good. Whew. I knew that was not happening. Still though, this one has a bit of improvement to get. Just gotta shave 3 seconds off of that, and I'll be satisfied. Next time, Final Fantasy 12. That's a good split for that. Yeah, I probably can't do too much better. No. 10 is the next event, 12 is the next torment. Remember, this is a torment video. Let's look at banners, and then I'm going to call it. I'm hitting that breaking point. 3 hours seems to be the point where I start to get tired when doing streams. Of Record Keeper, at least. So, banner 1. Starting off with Bart's Arcane out of 10. Wind Boosting Dagger is super good. And a multi-elemental hit is also very powerful. Crystal Chosen is the Spellblade, or is the USB that you use if you don't have Spellblade 1. So, the big thing about this is it's 10 of the crystals entrance. So I gotta take my watch off. It's getting a little sweaty. Crystal entrance, 10 hits. Increase Spellblade damage, 50%. Based on the number of Spellblade abilities you've used, or just as an element, but really it's Spellblade. And then it ends with a Overstrike. Spellblade damage starts at 30 and goes up to 70, even better. But yeah, this is a side grade. I like the USB 1 better for building chain, but this is good too because of the finisher. If you can time chains properly to have that Spellblade finish hit when the EX mode ends, that's pretty powerful too. Side grade is the best way to put it. Lena, why is this not instant out of 10? Big heal, last stand, stone skin. Wish this was instant. Need this for the torment. This was made for the torment, especially the whale difficulty, where Excalibur is not. Excalibur is max damage, so you need this to survive that. But yeah, this is built for the torment. And that's about it. The stone skin helps with fixed damage. The last stand helps with Excalibur. And it's... healing sucks in 5. 5 really needs better heals. Unfortunately, they're all on Lena. Gloof Chain. It's big chain 2.0. That's it. Chain 2.0 out of 10. But very good for Gloof. And honestly, if I had this, I'd be happy. I'd be so happy. Bart's Glint. Broke ass. It's a really big Spellblade boost and reduces it's pretty much the USB buff without the USB effect. USB 1. Also fire boosting. Ferris, BSB 2, because she really needed a newer BSB. She super did. 8 physical range, wind fire, attack defense down, enter burst mode. Command 1 is an attack down, command 2 is a defense down. It's alright. The defense down would be good for the torment. You could definitely fire that off at least once. And there are 2-hit support commands, which are also very nice. Also, it's instant. Also, it's a very decent ranged weapon. So yeah, it's got a lot of things going for it. Brimstone. 8 magic fire non-elemental. Imperil fire. Burst mode. Command 1 is 4 hits with reduced casting time. Command 2 is a 2-hit magic defense bargain. It's okay. It's serviceable. The bargain is nice, and the command 1 is okay when you run out of Chain Fire Aga or Meltdowns. The Imperil is bruh, because honestly, in fires are so more important nowadays for DPS. The big thing about it is how Imperils are becoming very important for Torments. Very, very much so. Aside from that, serviceable. Oh, is it an Oracle job reference? Is that what that is? I seen the animation, it was very confusing for me. Anyway, Call of the Wind is the in-wind for Bart's, which is 8 physical, wind, in-wind. Command 1 is 4 hits, Command 2 is 3 hits with Spellblade boost. It's good, it's fine. It's Bort's Wind BSB. They're all Bard's BSBs is the same, says I. Nirvana. Hold up. Emulator, please. There we go. Took a second there. Restore HP, grant re-raise, raise mind, resistance a small amount, enter burst mode. Command 1 is a 4-hit single target with a mind boost. Command 2 is a Medica. This, oddly enough, for the Torment is really useful because raise is actually real there, and with the way Excalibur hits very hard, this is actually a okay thing. Mormasa is Imperil out of 10. Earth Fire hits, Imperil. Command 1 is 4 hits, Command 2 is 2 hits with a crit chance boost. It's alright. I use this, but I use it for the Imperil. Once the Realm Chain is up, this actually hits pretty hard. So, it's very nice for that. It's a good, like, 60k damage once that's all up and running. Alright, Elmars. We have small chance for fire abilities to trigger twice, Fire Mage, so that's fine. Also, Fire Boost. Reduce the delay of the user's actions for 3 turns at the start of the fight. It's okay. It'll get Galoof started up. That's it. I like that. It's just not good for long fights. It's good for short fights. It's just not good for long fights. Triple cast, good. I had somebody arguing with me that like the 10% the 10% Spellblade boost is better than this. It's like it's so like it doesn't happen often enough. I'm like, nah, dog. Triple damage is way better. Small chance for white magic abilities to restore a small amount of HP to the party. Hoofa, this is broke-ass! This works with your Medicas. You can Medica and then Medica again on chance. This is really, really fucking good. And that's it. All in all, it's an incredibly powerful banner. There's nothing on this that I actually hate. Everything on here has a use, and it's not often that we can actually say that about a banner. Alright, let's check out banner 2. Hey, did you know that the Crystal Tower banners are here? I'm gonna put my my watch back on real quick. It feels weird. I take it off sometimes when my wrist gets hot, but then it feels weird to not have my watch on. Okay. Alright, chicken knife. USB 1. Crystal damage, 10 hits. Spellblade Barrage, first mode, which, let me get all the numbers here, is an attack boost, and Crystal Spellblades get a follow-up that is either 2 or 8 hits. One of the best USBs out there, and especially useful for boosting chains. And he go fast. Pirate Princess is 9 ranged physical wind to random targets, a attack magic mind down, and imperil wind. Also, in realm, it is a wind boost, which is also very, very nice. Very, very good for Ferris, and actually makes her pretty useful. Definitely better than her first USB. First USB is still fine, but this is stand out way better. Falchion. Brotherhood of Dawn. 10 physical earth wind. In earth. Raise defense a large amount for the user. Just a moment. Oh, excuse me. Night abilities cause a follow-up. Sand Wind Blade, which is earth wind non-elemental. Number of attacks are based on the triggering abilities rank. It's okay. It can run with Dirt Assault, but it really wants you to be using Earthbringer because of the defense boost, which is fine. It's fine, honestly. Earthbringer is serviceable. Martial Might. Raise the party's attacking mag 30% at haste and in earth. Weird for Gloof, but Gloof is kind of a buff boy. It's an earth boosting sword, which is rare enough. Hammer earth boost. God, it's weird. It confused me because he has a sword in the animation. Anywho, it's good. The in earth is fine. It's just that, again, Gaia Rush is a move that exists. The earth monk ability will be way better. Great sword. It's a pretty alright sword. It's Earth BSB. Hits in Earth. Burst mode. Command 1 is 4 hits. Increased spellblade damage. Command 2 is 2 hits with an attack resistance boost. Welcome to Earth Spellblade. Earth out of 10. Barrel Serpent is old as shit. It's still okay though. It's a full breakdown with 5 hits. Command 1 is a magic break, command 2 is an attack break. It is old as shit though. And she has a way better burst on Banner 1. Uncharted Lands is an Imperil, AoE, and attack defense boost to the party. Command 1 is 4 hits. Earth Wind, that raises night damage. Command 2 is 2 hits. That raises attack and resistance. Pretty okay commands, all in all. And really, I like this for the Imperil and boosts. That it's very good for the Torment, and very good, really, overall. I use Dorgan on teams that I can fit him onto. Yeah, it works. Why is Greg called Master of Madness? Because it's specifically Void Greg, where you fight him in the void and he has like kind of lost his mind. Sonic Swiftness for Kelger is 8 physical Earth Wind. Infuse Earth. Enter Burst Mode. Command 1 is 4 physical Earth Wind. Command 2 is 2 physical Earth Wind. That grants Mirror Image. In Earth out of 10 for an Earth Ninja. There you go. Pretty good for setting up those Earth Ninja moves, though. So, I like it for that. Yeah, Kelger's biggest weakness is that he doesn't have a W cast on dive. Demon Rod. Neo Black Hole. 6 Magic Dark Non-Elemental. Imperil Dark. Enter Burst Mode. Command 1 is 4 hits. More damage if the user is doomed. Command 2 is 1 hit. With a magic boost, it is a free Memento Mori. I would not call this Imperil out of 10. I would call this free Memento Mori out of 10. This is actually a self-contained BSB, because you can easily cast this, do Command 2 into Command 1, and do more damage than what's it called? Dark Void. It's really good. Dark Zone, thank you. I think Dark Zone might be like 12. It's barely better, but that just means that you can run somebody else with Dark Zone. You can run 2 mages using Dark Zone or Dark Zone likes. Honestly, I really like Neo Black Hole. Okay, Dark Zone is 15. Dark Zone is 15 or 14. Seems there's some disagreement. I think it's 14. But yeah, that means you can run 2 people with Dark Zone like gimmicks and not have to make another Dark Zone. Anyway, Legend Materia. Increased damage up to a moderate amount proportional to the number of stat debuffs on a target. This is okay. What's his face? Vaughn has this as a dive, and it actually works pretty decently. And it's Wind plus armor. Start in Earth. He's an Earth boy. Small chance for monk abilities to trigger twice. Actually really good. It takes a bit for this to really shine, but really good, all in all. Small chance for mirror image when using ninja abilities. It's okay. It's Earth boosting armor. I'll point at that and say, hey, nice. The problem with Kelger and this is that he doesn't double cast. He has no way to double cast. So this on any other ninja is fine. This on Kelger suffers a bit. It's still good, it just doesn't shine. And in Dark, good for XF. All in all, it's not a bad banner. In fact, I like this banner for like the USBs. The USBs are pretty good. It suffers a bit in BSB territory. And it's not Banner 1. That's the big thing. Banner 1's broke. Banner 1's so much better. In fact, Banner 1 is so good, I'm going to pull on it. Even though I have 3 dupes. Because I just like 5 that much. Let's go. Okay. Not looking. Just gonna lean back my chair. It's that good post, or not really post, but end stream relaxation. Alright, just get the lean back. Comfortable, really. If you were sitting in a chair right now, I should just lean back. Oh man, that sucks. It's gonna be a 111, isn't it? Okay, that's not bad. Oh hey, that's a good one. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! That's not a bad haul. That material is actually really powerful. And, yeah, this is even better. This might be enough to give me the edge on the 280. It's more hits, it's elemental based. It's an attack defense down, and then I could be running commands instead of the abilities, because then I can add another defense down, and I can use Pirate Bomb for the attack down. Yeah, that's the edge right there. That's gonna give me that 3 seconds. I'll have to work on mastering that. Anywho. Here's that awkward moment where I do something else and I've done the other 2 outros already. So here's video outro. Hey, if you're still watching the video on YouTube, thanks a lot. I always question posting the full streams, but then actually, weirdly enough, next to the really hard fights, the full streams get me the most views. So whoever's out there watching the full streams, thank you.